you can handle? We be faster than Django. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Hey guys, so we're about to go and check out Captain Marvel at the movies, and I've got a special co-star today. He looks more like a bodyguard right now, but
I was trying to be grumpy. Hello.
You can't be grumpy. Simon here joining my channel. We're about to go in and check out a Captain movie from Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. We will share our thoughts when we get out. It's not very packed. There's only like a few people going in, I think. A lot of pensioners here today. So
Is it Pension Day Tuesday?
I should fit in just nicely.
What?
Is it? No, it's only Monday, dude.
Sure, Pension Day is Tuesday or Thursday. Anyway.
Every day's pension day when you're not working.
It's true. Pension is like Captain Marvel. Who knew?
Yes.
Pension is like Brie Larson. That's what it is.
Or Brie Larson. I'm going to get into some stuff about Brie Larson when we get out because, damn. Anyway, we're going into the flick. See you soon.
Bye.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop.
Hey man.
Bro,
Look.
you know this is not 3D, right?
No, this is 3D.
No.
1, 2, 3D.
Oh God. Oh man. He's my friend. He's my friend. He's already having a nap. Hey Simon.
What's up?
So we just come out of Captain Marvel. What did you think, man?
Still processing, but I really liked it.
Pretty cool. You didn't like the start you were saying, the beginning.
No, there was a whole bit on the Kree planet. No, I didn't like it. But then once they got to Earth, I was really there for it.
And the whole
really
90s vibe.
Yeah, the 90s vibe could have been more. Good 90s music though.
A lot of music for the whole thing.
No Doubt,
the soundtrack, yeah. I'm just a girl.
Yeah, it was really good.
I really like Brie Larson in the role. I thought she was fantastic.
I wasn't sure. So here's the thing. I don't normally like Brie Larson in anything else. Like she was good in Room, but I was kind of like, you're very full on. So,
but that was a very dramatic piece. So
yeah, here I thought she was going to be way too serious, and now I'm kind of like, oh yeah, she was pretty good.
I enjoyed the film. I thought it was really cool when they unleashed her at the end, when she, powers, going nuts, blasting shit up. Hell good time.
Mendelsohn
is amazing. I love Mendelsohn. He's a fantastic character actor.
Yeah, Mendelsohn is a really, really good actor, but like he wasn't really playing an actor. He was just kind of playing himself, which I really liked. Like
the Aussie accent, loud and proud.
Yeah, and the goose cat.
The cat steals the show. Overall, yeah, so very, very decent Marvel movie. Not as bad as everyone's anticipating. All those negative reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, wrong.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was bad. I think it was really a good ride.
Yeah, and it was a good lead up to Avengers Endgame. So stick around for the credits, very important. And the plot itself went places I didn't think it was necessarily going to go, but it was a lot of fun. But anyway.
Yeah, I think it was good to go in not knowing anything.
Yeah, right? Good film. You've got people walking out of this is starting to feel really weird. Don't you reckon?
I like it.
Look, these people.
That's my friend. They're my friends.
We don't know these people. We're just out here in public just doing this because we're... Anyway, I'm going to go home and do a more in-depth review. So I'm just going to go do one for his self. He's got his own channel. I'll leave a link down below. Go check him out. He's amazing.
Got the plug.
Got the plug. Anyway, see you soon. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
We're so awkward.
Do you want to redo that part? Just...
I'm keeping that in because it's just so charming. And I'm home, and Simon and I really, really enjoyed Captain Marvel. Had a lot of fun. Simon's a great guy, so going to the films with him, seeing these Marvel movies, it's becoming a new thing. So I think we're going to go see Avengers Endgame in gold class together when that comes out. It'll be a true mandate. Love the guy, so, got plenty of time for him. But the movie itself, yeah, so there is a lot of hate towards Captain Marvel right now, especially Brie Larson. Apparently she had the gall to, say that she wished there was more diversity in her press junkets. She noticed there's a lot of white male journalists primarily, so she just wanted more diversity in the crowd of people who review these movies. And lo and behold, the internet blew up, and all those sensitive white males out there thought that it was a personal attack on them, and therefore Brie Larson was a horrible person. The MCU doesn't like white men. This movie's not for white men, and how dare you, Brie Larson? Jesus. End of rant. So the movie as a whole, thoroughly entertaining. I wouldn't really necessarily consider it one of the best movies in the MCU. It was a lot of fun, and as an introduction to Captain Marvel, yeah, thoroughly entertaining. But for instance, for me, Black Panther was a better film, Thor Ragnarok was a better film, and Avengers Infinity War definitely was a better film as well. That's not saying this is not a good film. It is a great film. It just kind of falls down a couple pegs for me in regards to the film as a whole for its pure entertainment value. So the positives: Brie Larson was great in the role. She was fantastic. She carried the film very, very well. She's a great actress. If you've not seen Room, not The Room, Room, fantastic film about a woman and a small child who are kept captive in a small room, and you know, her plight to get out of there and escape. Great movie. And also I think she was really good in Kong Skull Island with Samuel L. Jackson. Good to see them team up again here. She's a competent actress. She's very, very good. So her role as Captain Marvel was good. I'm coming into this film not really knowing much about Captain Marvel. I haven't really read any of her books. So coming in as a newbie, having the film introduce the character to me and explain her backstory, who she is and what she's about, was really well done. So we have got two directors, Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, who have given us Captain Marvel. Seeing what Anna Boden has done before. Room 104, a TV series, no relation to the movie. Billions, done some TV episodes. The Affair, The Big C, a couple of things. She's done some writing credits, Half Nelson. So I haven't really seen a lot of her stuff. And we have got Ryan Fleck, who has directed, wow, okay, obviously they're a duo. So he also did Room 104 and Billions and The Affair as well, so they team up. Great direction, like the film was entertaining. It's just, to me, it was kind of a little bit more cookie cutter. It was definitely from that cookie cutter mold of Marvel movies. So not great, not terrible, somewhere in the middle. So we have got Brie Larson as Carol Danvers. Phenomenal. She had a great arc. Her story primarily, and there's no spoilers here, but basically Carol Danvers has lost her memory, and she's discovering who she is, where she's from, and her place in the universe, all the while working for the Kree, who are basically the space police, up against the Skrull, who like to infiltrate other planets and who have the ability to shapeshift. That's all I'm going to go to in the plot, right? I want you to go in with as little knowledge as possible, because the plot twist that did come really did surprise me, and I didn't think the film was going to go the way it did, so I was pleasantly surprised. So I went along for that journey, and that was fun. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. So cool to see Nick Fury have such an extended screen presence. He's in the other movies, yeah, but he's more of a cameo who just turns up in all these movies and kind of like links them all together. I think the most screen presence he had in a Marvel film was the Avengers. So to have him alongside Carol Danvers for a majority of this film was a nice change of pace. Samuel L. Jackson is an amazing actor. He's iconic. He's been around for years. So having him get a lot of room to play around in the Marvel universe is fun. And the whole time, the CGI work on his face to de-age him was incredible. Not so much for Coulson though, but it was so good to see him there. Clark Gregg, who we last saw in the MCU movie universe in the Avengers, and most recently in the series The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I've only watched 2 seasons of. I do have season 3, 4, 5 and 6, I think, up there to watch somewhere, but I haven't really dived into it yet. It was good to see him back on screen again, even if it was like a small role. The CGI work on his face was more noticeable than it was on Sam. I guess that's because Sam is on screen a lot more, so they did really kind of like make him look as realistic as possible. So kudos to the special effects team. Sam Jackson looked great, both eyes. Ben Mendelsohn as Talos, very cool. He's one of my favorite actors. I have been in love with Ben Mendelsohn ever since The Henderson Kids, which is a TV show from the 80s here in Australia about a couple of kids who go to Outback Australia and live in a new area, and they meet some new friends along the way. And Ben Mendelsohn's character was a bit of a bully initially, but they all kind of become friends towards the end. He would have been about 15 or 16 when he did that show. So I've known Ben, well, not known him, but I've known of Ben Mendelsohn for years. And to see him get roles in the Star Wars movies and the MCU is incredible. So well done, Ben. That's incredible work from you. Jude Law as Young Rog. He's always been a quality actor. I really want to see Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law team up again in the MCU at some point. They did Sherlock together. Great movie. So I was hoping that Robert Downey Jr. would turn up here at some point. He didn't. Oh, spoiler alert. And Annette Bening, she's been around for years and years and years. She's playing the Supreme Intelligence. So it's just a testament to what the MCU can do these days when they're pulling in actors of the caliber of Annette Bening, who has been around for years, into a superhero film. The MCU is a juggernaut, so they're kind of getting their reach out across all of Hollywood. Anybody who's anybody wants to get in on the MCU action. So I'm sure we're going to see some more amazing actors turn up in the MCU in movies down the track. Clark Gregg, like I said, nice to see him back. And then we had 2 actors returning from other films, both of them actually being Guardians of the Galaxy. We've got Jimon Hunsu as Korath and Lee Pace as Ronan. So this movie is actually set in the 90s. The characters do look a bit younger and a bit more different, but very cool having that continuity appear here. Captain Marvel does have a lot of scenes set in space and most of it on Earth. The special effects, as per normal in the MCU movies, are phenomenal. Like Sam Jackson's face was incredible. There was one CGI nitpick I have to give though. There's a scene when Carol Danvers is going into space and gravity affects her hair, so it's all kind of like up above her head, and damn if that didn't take me out of the film. The CGI work on her hair for that floating gravity scene was just, it was terrible. I can't believe we had Sam Jackson in the same shot with his perfect CGI, de-aged face, and then Carol Danvers with fake CGI hair, which just looked atrocious. So that's all I got really on that. When watching an MCU film these days, they are so intricately woven that watching one movie is just watching the tapestry in a much larger quilt. They're like jigsaw pieces, so one movie can't really exist without the other these days. They're so tightly knit. So watching these movies, you're looking out for callbacks from other films and little nuggets for the ones to come. And of course we do get our mid-credit sequence here and the end credit one as well. The mid-credit one, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the mid-credit one was the one to watch. Very, very cool. Characters from other films appearing, talking about what's happening. And I was amazed. I really thought they would have put that one at the end, because the one at the end was more of like the jokey one. So it's kind of weird that they had the real serious one halfway through the credits. So if you're not really keen on sitting through the whole thing, the end credit you can probably check out on Blu-ray or YouTube later on down the track. The mid-credit one is where it's at as far as I'm concerned. So that's what I'm giving you on that. If you want to leave after that first credit, scene, you're not really missing much. Now let's talk about the cat, Goose. I heard a lot of reports going into this film that a cat stole the show. And they're absolutely right. Goose is an incredible actor, and the way that this cat performed on screen and his role and his arc, maybe it was a she, I don't know, was perfect. There was love, there were laughs, and there were some good scares actually. So that cat is one to watch. Should get its own plaque on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Honestly, cat was a standout. And a small spoiler, I'm going to touch a little bit on a tiny little spoiler, but it's not really about the movie in itself. It's about Stan Lee. All the other MCU movies start with the Marvel logo at the beginning of the film with that fanfare and that music playing, and it's got snippets of all the characters appearing in the logo. This one starts with Stan Lee and all his scenes from all the other movies. It's his face all through the Marvel logo, and then it comes up, black screen, title card, thank you Stan Lee, and then the movie starts. And I thought that was a wonderful way to start the film. It was really somber, and he does have his cameo in here too, and it made me smile, but man, it's so tinged with sadness now. So I watched Venom recently, and he had a cameo in that one as well, and it kind of does, since his passing, it's so touching to see him on screen, but also so sad that after Endgame, we're not going to get these Stan Lee cameos anymore, and man, it breaks my heart to say it. He's going to be so missed, but yeah, this was a really nice touch. So thank you, Marvel, for that little Stan Lee tribute at the beginning. It was just a really nice way to start the film. It was great. Oh, now I'm sad. Captain Marvel is great. Get out there and support it. It needs you to go and watch it because, one, it's a great film. It really is. It's a lot of fun, and it's part of a much bigger picture as well. If you disparage one film, you're shitting on the whole lot. The MCU does not exist on its own. There are many moving little parts, and to take one movie and attack it so viciously because of comments that the lead star said, and which comments are truly not horrible, it just astounds me. So support the film, go watch it. We don't want any bumps in the highway that is the MCU. I mean, Avengers Endgame is going to be stellar. There's no stopping it. It's going to be a juggernaut. And this film has opened very, very strongly, and the reviews are overwhelmingly positive. It's because it's a good movie, guys. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Brie Larson does a great job as Captain Marvel, and I cannot wait to see what she does in Endgame, and I cannot wait for further films from her down the track. So support the film, get out there and watch it, and leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about it. Please try to avoid negative comments. I know I did talk about my feelings on Brie Larson and what has happened to her, but this is not about a political agenda. It was just my feelings on what happened, and I just had to say, you know, disgusting. I didn't like it. And if you disagree with me, then tough titties, because fuck you, honestly. It's a great movie, and Brie Larson was amazing. That's it from me today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.